What is up, guys? It's your broke boys Blake and Logan, and today we're going to be talking about another battle for the decades between Crypto.com and Coinbase.
So you guys know that we talk a lot about Crypto.com. We talk a lot about this card right here, the Crypto.com Visa. But today we wanted to show you some of the benefits, the pros and cons of even using the Coinbase card and basically have a little competition on which is going to be better. So we're going to start off and bring us right into talking about the Coinbase card. Now, with Coinbase, what's really cool is you can direct deposit directly into Coinbase.
I think that's one of the coolest things about it.
Yeah, and what's really cool about the direct deposit feature into Coinbase is you can choose which currency you want it to deposit to. So say you wanted to have your whole paycheck deposited into Bitcoin, you could.
That's one thing that Crypto.com doesn't do. That's one thing that Coinbase, that's probably one of the only things that they really stick out on that Crypto.com's not doing.
Yes, because like with Crypto.com, it goes into your fiat wallet, and then you just choose wherever you want to put it. Mm-hmm. But it saves fees. You don't have to worry about it. It just goes directly into whatever coin you want to use, and they have so many different options. Now, one thing about the Coinbase card that's pretty cool is you can choose to then either pay with US dollar or USDC or any coin that you have, any asset that you have, you can pay with.
You mean I can pay my Mexican food with my Cardano?
Yes, and that is a really cool feature. That's wild. That you don't have to with Crypto.com, you transfer money over into your card, and then you can do whatever you want to with it. Here, it's actually a very seamless experience. You just choose what you want to pay with. You insert your card or slide your card if you need to, and you just pay. Now, keep in mind, if you use anything other than USDC or US dollar just itself, they do charge you a small fee. So it's almost like you're selling your crypto. So just keep that in mind because you may have to, pay taxes or whatever on that. But and another cool thing about it is that they do give you some rewards back. So you can choose up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different coin rewards when you use your card. And you could get 4% back in XLM, Stellar Lumens, 4% back in the Graph, 4% back in AMP, 4% back in Rally, and then you can get 1% back in Bitcoin, which, that's still pretty cool.
It is.
That's better than what your bank's giving you. They're not giving you anything when you spend. So, 1% back in Bitcoin, 1% back in Ethereum, 1% back in Doge, and 1% back in DAI coin.
So really, the better stable coins, you get less percent back than you do the other coins.
Yes, and that's one area that I feel like probably the Coinbase card is a little not as good on is their rewards, because as you'll see when we start talking about the Crypto.com card,
it completely overwhelms.
So many different rewards that they do give you. So it's really cool. But I've got to say, when it comes to Coinbase, I love my personal pros would be I love that you can get it deposited in any currency you want. Mm-hmm. I love that it's very easy to use. And we've talked about the Coinbase app in another video, how it's just so simple. It's beautiful. And so, it's simple. From here, I'm changing the asset, and I'm paying in Cardano, and I'm paying for whatever I'm paying for. It's that easy. With the Crypto.com card, it's not as easy, but there's a lot more rewards.
It's just not as smooth.
So, yes.
Coinbase is just such a smooth experience. It's so pretty and easy to use.
It is.
That's really where it stands out on versus Crypto.com.
Right. So that would be my pros. The cons of the card would be less rewards. The rewards aren't really that great.
It's not metal.
The card's not metal. So those would probably be a few of my cons. So now let's look at the Crypto.com card side.
Yeah, so we've talked about this card a lot on our channel. Me and Blake both use this card. I have the Ruby Steel card. Blake,
I have the Ruby Steel, but not the card.
He also has the Ruby Steel, but he still has the Midnight Blue card because it costs like $50 to upgrade to get another card sent to you. Mm-hmm. But even though he has the Midnight Blue physical card still, he gets the Ruby Steel benefits and rewards. So going through Crypto.com, first of all, click our video in the top right corner? Top
Yes.
right corner. If you've not already watched that video, we go really into depth on what all this card provides. But just a quick overview. So Blake has the Midnight Blue card. That is the very first tier. And some rewards that it offers is you get 1% cash back in, like on Coinbase, they send it back to you in Bitcoin, Ethereum.
Or whatever coin.
Yeah. All of these rewards are sent back in Crow rewards, which they actually changed the name to, what's the name?
Kronos.
Yeah. Crypto.com is now called Kronos.
Yeah, Crypto.com coin is called Kronos coin now, yeah.
So everything's sent back in Kronos coin. And that's all that the Midnight Blue offers. But the cool thing about this card is it's free to use. So, like, with the next tier, I'll go ahead and jump to it, the Ruby Steel, you have to stake $400 of the Kronos coin in order to get the Ruby Steel card. Not meaning that you're spending $400 and never going to get it back, but you're basically just investing $400 into the Kronos coin, and you just can't take it out for 3 months.
Right.
That's what that means. But that's the one thing about Ruby Steel versus Midnight Blue. Midnight Blue is free. It's basically equivalent to the Coinbase card. Anybody can get it. You don't have to pay for it.
Right.
But with the Ruby Steel, you get 2% back. That's versus the 1% back on the Midnight Blue. And what's really cool is you get 100% back on your Spotify. So that means monthly. Say, I think average Spotify is like $9.99 a month. Yep. They'll send you $9.99 every month to your card with Crow Rewards. So you'll get $9.99 a month in Kronos coin.
Yeah.
But I think you actually have to have your card hooked up to your Spotify account.
Yes.
So like you spend $9.99 through this card, and that's how they know you spend on Spotify, and they'll send you that back.
Yes.
And then the tier after that is the Royal Indigo. Royal Indigo. I don't say that word often. And Jade Green. So with this one, it gets a little more steep on the stake. You stake $4,000. That's really the main reason why Blake. Isn't that why you really haven't upgraded your card?
Yeah, what's the point in upgrading, paying $50 when I have a bigger goal of getting that $4,000 card, and I'll just upgrade the card then.
Yeah. So say if you start at Midnight Blue, whatever card you want to end up at, it's kind of pointless to just pay the $50 and get there. I started at Ruby Steel, so that's why I have it. But for the Royal Indigo and Jade Green, you have the $4,000 stake. You get 3% back in Kronos rewards. You get 100% of your Spotify paid for and 100% of your Netflix. And the fact that they're partnering with these companies is so cool.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to, there's nothing you have to do besides staking the Kronos. But, there's not a certain amount you have to spend every month. Like, you just get this just for having the card.
Right.
Which is super cool.
It is beautiful.
And the tier after that is the Frosted Rose Gold and Icy White. And for that, you're getting into
That's some big money there.
You're getting big money going on with these cards. You have to stake $40,000 in the Kronos coin. You get 5% back on any spending. You get Spotify paid for, Netflix paid for, Amazon Prime. You get 10% on your Expedia. And I'm not even going to go through the rest of these. You guys can watch that video.
Watch the other video for sure.
And then on the next card after that, you stake $400,000. That's the Obsidian card.
Lord bless you if you
Yes. That's the last card. Maybe one day we'll be there. But I don't know if I'll ever stake $400,000.
Right.
But you get 8% back on any spending, which is insane.
Yes.
You get that Spotify, Netflix, Prime, and you guys can watch the video.
So what are your biggest pros, you think, for that card?
Really, I just think it's super cool I get my Spotify paid for.
Yeah.
And then going into the more tiers, it's like, you're just getting all these things for free, and it's just so cool.
Right.
Like, the fact that they're partnered with these companies is what blows my mind.
Right.
That you're just getting your Netflix, your Spotify, your Amazon Prime, all that just 100% paid for having this card.
Yes. So what would you say your cons are then?
Ooh, cons.
I know the con.
Probably one of them is a stake.
The stake.
The fact you have to stake coins. But, the Kronos coin right now is 41 cents.
Right.
So say you stake $4,000, you have to have that set aside for 3 months. More than likely, it'll still be around $4,000 when you get back when that 3 months is over. But it could be $8,000.
Yep.
It could be $10,000. It could be even $4,500. You could have made $500.
And the beautiful thing is once you get to the $4,000 level of the card, you start earning interest on what you stake. So with the Ruby Steel, we don't. So that's just kind of sitting there, and which is kind of not a con per se. But with that $4,000 level, they're giving you 10% paid interest weekly on that $4,000.
That's really
so
cool.
As long as that's sitting there, you're going to be gaining interest. It's not just going to be sitting there and doing nothing. So that's another advantage, I think, as far as trying to work toward that $4,000 level, because again, that's at least it's not sitting there and you can't do anything with it, and it's not doing anything for you.
Yeah.
Like the $400 level, it is, you'll be gaining that interest, so that's cool. But I think I would agree with you. The biggest con for me would be the staking.
And like when I've told people about this card, that's what's freaked them out is the stake.
Yeah, because you're saying I'm investing. It's an investment. It's not like you're not going to see this money again anytime soon. You're staking that. And
if you decided after 3 months that you didn't want to do this card no more, you can take that $400 back.
Right. But you'd lose all the benefits. You'd move back down to the midnight steel level. So you constantly have to have those stakes to have the benefits, and that's not a con on the that's a pro for Coinbase. Is with this card, whatever you have is whatever you have, and you don't have to stake anything. Like if you have $25 in Cardano and you want to go through and get a burger, you can do that, and nothing's held up. I mean, you can just do it.
That's really cool. You can just straight up spend your crypto on anything.
Right.
So I think bringing us to this, what the winner would be, I think if you're somebody that doesn't want to stake, which staking, I've enjoyed the stake because you get those benefits. If you're able to stake, it's definitely worth it. If you're not able to stake, then don't.
Yes.
If you're not able to do that, and like we've said before, don't stake that $400 unless you're not able to lose that $400. Right. Like if you need that $400 in 3 months to pay your house payment, you don't need to be staking that $400.
Exactly.
But I think for the person that's not able to stake, just the average user that doesn't want to stake, that would just be getting the Midnight Blue card on Crypto.com, I think the Coinbase card beats the Midnight Blue card.
Right. And because you could easily just jump on this, get it, and it ships faster. Let's just be honest. It does. It ships a whole lot faster, and it's just a good way to kind of get going. And we didn't mention as well with the Crypto.com, both of these cards you can direct deposit into. So it's a little different for Crypto.com. I mean, you deposit into what's called your fiat wallet in the app, and then you can top up your card anytime you want to. So,
which I kind of prefer that.
I kind of like that better, because then it's not like all your money's just sitting there, which it's really not on Coinbase either. It's just your assets. But, instead of it, saying that I had to put money on the card, and, I can choose, well, I can put a little bit on the card, and I can go buy some crypto, and then, invest.
And once you put it on the card, you can't take it off the card.
Very important. I had to learn that the hard way. Once you put money on this card, you cannot use that money to buy crypto. So keep it in your fiat wallet and just kind of move over what you need to spend.
Yeah.
Because if you put it on there, it's on there. This works like a prepaid debit card. So it's like a green dot card that you go and preload money on. This works the same way. So don't put money on there unless you're expecting to use it just to buy stuff.
So coming down to it, if you're somebody that is only able to get the Midnight Blue card for Crypto.com, I think I would rather have the Coinbase card.
Get the Coinbase card.
But if you're able to stake the $400 for the Ruby Steel, it's better.
Yeah.
Just getting your Spotify paid for 100% just for having the card, I think is worth it.
But, and I told Logan this when we actually, this is our second round on making this video just for you YouTubers to know. But I told him, I was like, Coinbase almost has sold me because it's just so easy and it's beautiful. But I am a Crypto.com loyalist, so we'll see. But guys, we hope this video has been helpful. We hope that you have learned, which card you want to go out and get and use it on a daily basis and reap the benefits from what these companies are willing to reward you with.
And at the end of the day, both of these cards trump your debit card for your bank account.
Absolutely. Every time.
Yes.
Every time.
So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned a little bit, and tell them about the links in our description.
So in our description, we want to get you started, okay, with crypto. So we've got a link to get started on Coinbase. And Coinbase, they give you all kinds of free crypto just by watching a few little videos. And then you can do whatever you want to with that money. So jump on that. If you say, I'm in, I want to stake the $400 card, Crypto.com will give you $25 in Crow just to start you off for doing that. So those links are in our description. We definitely want you to jump in on those offers and get started on this awesome journey. So yeah, we hope this video has been helpful for you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Catch you guys later.